Hi everyone, welcome back to Relationship Reset Academy. I'm Michael Flynn, and for over 15 years, I've had the privilege of helping couples navigate the ups and downs of marriage as a professional marriage counselor. Today, we're tackling one of the most common and challenging issues in relationships: conflict resolution. Whether it's about finances, communication, or just the stresses of daily life, disagreements happen. But they don't have to tear you apart. They can actually bring you closer. And make sure you stick around till the end, because I'll be sharing my number one strategy for turning an argument into an opportunity for deeper connection. If you're ready to rebuild understanding and strengthen your relationship, you're in the right place. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more tips to create the love and connection you deserve. Now, let's dive in. Okay, let's be real, arguments happen. Even in the best marriages, you're going to disagree. The good news? Conflict doesn't have to drive a wedge between you. When handled right, it can actually strengthen your bond. Here's the deal: conflict is less about what you're arguing over and more about how you argue. So, let's break this down into 5 simple steps to resolve conflict with your spouse. Step 1. Take a breather before you speak. When conflict strikes, your first instinct might be to respond immediately. And hey, we've all been there. It feels natural to defend yourself or prove your point. But here's the catch: the moment emotions take the wheel, logic usually gets kicked to the curb. That's why step 1 is all about pressing pause before you say something you might regret. Now, this doesn't mean shutting down or walking away in the middle of the argument. Instead, say something like, "I need a moment to think so we can talk about this calmly." This shows your spouse you're not avoiding the issue, you're preparing to handle it maturely. During this breather, focus on calming your mind and identifying your feelings. Ask yourself, what am I really upset about? Is it what they said, or is there a deeper concern behind my reaction? When you can name the problem clearly, you're way better equipped to solve it. And here's a pro tip: don't use this pause to mentally plan your rebuttal. Use it to breathe deeply, ground yourself, and choose words that will keep the conversation constructive. Trust me, this one step can save you from hours of back-and-forth arguments. Step 2. Listen without defensiveness. Let's face it, when you're in a disagreement, it's easy to feel like you're under attack. Your guard goes up, and suddenly, you're more focused on proving your point than actually hearing your spouse. But here's the thing: real resolution starts with understanding, and you can't understand if you're too busy defending. So here's what you do: shift your mindset. Instead of listening to respond, listen to understand. Take in their words without interrupting, and try to hear the emotions behind them. Are they frustrated? Hurt? Feeling unappreciated? When you can empathize with what they're going through, the argument starts to feel less like a battle and more like a chance to connect. A great way to show you're listening is by reflecting their words back to them. For example, if they say, "I feel like you're not making time for me," you could respond with, "So you're feeling like I haven't been prioritizing us lately, is that right?" This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything they say. It's about showing them that their perspective matters. And let's be honest, we all want to feel heard, especially by the person we love. So the next time your spouse is speaking, give them your full attention. You might be surprised by how quickly the tension starts to melt away. If you want to master this skill, visit romancedictionary.com/marriage. It's packed with techniques to help you understand your partner like never before. The link is in the pop-up here and in the description below. Step 3. Keep the focus on the issue, not the person. Here's where a lot of arguments go sideways. Instead of addressing the issue, you start attacking each other. And let's be real, when the words "you always" or "you never" come out, it's game over. Those phrases don't just highlight a problem, they feel like a personal attack. So how do you avoid this trap? Simple: focus on the problem, not the person. Instead of saying, "You're so irresponsible with money," try, "I'm feeling stressed about how we're managing our finances." See the difference? The first one points fingers, while the second opens the door for a conversation. And here's a golden rule: never assume your spouse's intentions. Just because they forgot to pick up milk doesn't mean they don't care about you. Sometimes it's just milk. By giving them the benefit of the doubt, you make it easier to work together instead of working against each other. Remember, your spouse isn't your enemy. The problem is the enemy, and your job is to team up and tackle it together. That small shift in perspective can make all the difference. Step 4. Find the middle ground, together. I get it, compromise isn't always easy. When you feel strongly about something, bending even a little can feel like giving up. But let me tell you, compromise isn't about losing. It's about creating solutions where both of you feel valued and respected. Here's how to do it. Start by being clear about your non-negotiables. What's truly important to you in this situation? Then, ask your spouse the same question. Once you've both laid out your priorities, it becomes easier to brainstorm solutions that honor both sides. For example, let's say you're arguing about how to spend your weekend. You want to stay in and relax, while your spouse wants to go out and socialize. Instead of digging in your heels, why not agree to stay in Friday night and go out Saturday? That way, you're both getting something you need. And here's the secret to making this work long term: celebrate the compromise. Acknowledge your spouse's willingness to meet you halfway, and they'll be more likely to do it again in the future. At the end of the day, it's not about one person winning, it's about both of you feeling like you're on the same team. Step 5. End with reassurance. Finally, don't just resolve the issue and walk away like nothing happened. Conflict can feel draining, even if you've handled it well, so it's important to leave your spouse with a sense of reassurance. Say something that reaffirms your connection, like, "I'm glad we worked through this. You're so important to me, and I never want us to feel disconnected." These small moments of validation go a long way. They remind your spouse that even when things get tough, you're committed to them and to your relationship. It's not about being perfect, it's about showing that you care enough to keep growing together. And hey, if you're ready for more tips to strengthen your marriage, head over to www.romancedictionary.com/marriage. It's packed with resources to help you take your relationship to the next level. The link is in the description below. Look, conflict is inevitable. But how you handle it? That's what makes or breaks your relationship. Remember, you and your spouse are on the same team. By focusing on understanding and respect, you can turn even the toughest arguments into opportunities to grow closer. So, which of these steps are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one, and I can't wait to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to Relationship Reset Academy for more videos like this. Finally, if you want to dive even deeper into building the marriage you've always dreamed of, check out the links in the description. They're there to help you succeed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.